Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. So this is the look that we are going for today. I wanted to do a nice matte eye. And we have a pop of blue, and I'm also playing with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation again because I bought one in my shade thanks to the new shade extensions as well as the new multi-use concealer. So those are the things that we're going to be using among some other things. And I pulled out my Coastal Scents Hot Pops for this look because I recently reorganized them and I wanted to share them with you. I have a new magnetic palette. I still have all my others and the big one that I made, but I have so many Coastal Scents palettes, Coastal Scents Hot Pots, that I wanted to like pick out my favorites and actually utilize them more. So I chose the Adept Cosmetics 88 palette. This palette is only $15 because I got like one of the blemished ones. But anyway, I love this palette. I researched this company. I loved it. And they had like an affiliate program type of thing. And I reached out to be one. And they got back to me and was like, sure, of course. And so I have a code. I'll put it down below where you can save money off your order. Again, this palette's only $15, but I'll do a whole review on them later. But I wanted to use my Coastal Scents Hot Pots. Mind you, this video is not sponsored by anyone. But I was, and in the process of organizing them in different things, I was like, I need something to just put all my favorites in. And that's when the research and all that came about, and I found this company. And yeah, there's a lot of other companies making these big palettes, and let me know if you want me to do like a comparison video, purchase a couple others and really give you, if you're not crafty like me and you don't want to make your own huge DIY one, see what other companies have, some jumbo ones that you might want to check out. But anyway, just wanted to put that in the front of this video because I'm really excited about my first affiliate code. And as you know, keep everything real with you guys. I thought that was really nice of them, so I'm proud of it. Anyway, if you want to know how I got this look. Hey guys, okay, so this eye look is gonna be quick. I am starting by priming my eyes on the top and the bottom, lower lid with Urban Decay Primer Potion. And I'm gonna go into this matte light brown called Oatmeal Tan by Coastal Scents. And I'm going to set my primer. I'm gonna set my eye primer with that and put that all over the lid up to the brow bone. And then we're going to go into a deeper shade called Oktoberfest. And I'm going to start to build my crease with that shade. This shade has a lot of dimension, a lot of brown dimension that really looks like multiple shades blended together when I put it on my eye, and I really appreciate it. And I'm going to warm it up even more with this orange called Bright Tangerine. And I'm going to go ahead and pop that right over Oktoberfest right in the crease and just warm it up. And it looks like I did a lot more work than I actually did. And I'm going to go into this light, almost white called Camoin Nude. And that is going to go on the lids of the eye. And I am going to put that probably about 2/3 over, and I blend it a little bit better than that you see on camera. And then I'm going to take this deeper shade called Chocolatier, and that is going to be in circular motions on the outer part of the eye, going into the lid shade and things like that. I'm going to take Camoin Nude again, and that's going to be my brow highlight. Again, this is an all matte look, and so I thought that was really pretty under the brow bone, even though I got a little bit on my brow. But don't worry, we figure that out. Nothing a sweep of the finger can't fix. I am going ahead and putting some liner on. I put my tape on my eye, and I'm doing my wing. This is Kat Von D's Tattoo Liner in Trooper. I had this one for a while, and it is on the brink, so that's why I have it like that. I curled my lashes and applied some mascara. This is Too Faced. No, it's not. It is L'Oreal Lash Paradise, and I'm putting on some Ardell Demi Wispies. Taking it back old school. I'm going to put those on as my lash. And then I am going in with a deep blue eyeliner. It is a NYX, oh my god, it's a NYX inner eye liner in navy blue. And I'm putting that on the waterline, and I'm going to smudge it out with this bright matte blue called Electric Blue. And I'm going to smudge that out on my lower lash line with that electric blue, as well as going back into the Chocolatier to kind of neutralize it a little bit to make it look, you know, a little bit more cohesive. And so that is the eye look. Don't forget your lower mascara later. And yeah, here's the face. The headband, because it's real today. We're going to go ahead and go into the face. And I wanted to show you all the new Born This Way. Well, it's not new. The Born This Way foundation in my legitimate shade and the multi-use sculpting concealer. I want to play with both of these in this look. So let's go ahead. So I'm going to start my face. I'm actually going to use some of this rose oil. This is by Milani, and it's the Prep and Brighten Rose Face Oil. And oil is actually good for oily skin, and I'm trying to use more on my face. I mean, I'm not trying to overdo it, but I'm gonna put this rolled oil on. I love the way it smells. As you guys know, I'm not a big drop it on my face person, but I'm gonna do it for the sake of the gram. But anyway, I like the way it smells. It doesn't feel greasy or oily upon rubbing it into my face like that. It just feels, my skin feels supple and soft and moisturized, if you will. So I don't use this in replace of a moisturizer, but put that on, put that on. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to prime today with my Cover FX Custom Blot Drops. This is for oil control because I do like a matte face. The Too Faced Born This Way is, I would call it like a natural matte foundation anyway, but let's go ahead and put that on. Alright. Alright. Whew, it's a lot. Now on to the foundation. So this is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. It's been out for a couple years now. I had purchased it and I remember liking it, but the color was too light for me. It was a little off for me because I ordered it online and it was like the next to the deepest shade and it didn't, y'all know the situation. That's why we have more shades now. YouTuber Jackie Anna collaborated with them to create more deeper shades, and I don't know, yeah, the deeper shades. I don't think she collaborated with any lighter ones. So anyway, I matched myself in Ulta today, and this is the shade Tiramisu, and it looked pretty good on me. I did my jawline, all this area, and it blended right in. I even asked the girls that worked there, I was like, can you see this foundation? And they were like, no. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do half of my face. Oh yeah, we know that's going to match already. So I'm going to go ahead and put on way too much, as I always do, because that's what I do. Way too much foundation. That's what I do. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this in. This is probably one of the best matching foundations that I own. I'm going to say that now. I think it looks beautiful and it matches me really well. Really well. So I'm going to go ahead and finish. This foundation, I do remember it being buildable. There's so many reviews out on it, so it's not something that I'm gonna go in depth on a full in-depth review on, because it's not, again, it's not new, and it's very popular. So you know, you can find a really good review. I can review the shade though. Pretty good, pretty good. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Now, I got this in a couple shades lighter than my skin, because that's what I use to highlight. I really want it to like highlight and brighten. But there are some deeper ones for like to match your skin tone and things like that. What was I gonna say? I want to get a couple more. If this is bomb, you know I like to get different shades of it. And what else was I going to say? The thing that stood out to me on the box, super coverage. I have heard of maximum coverage, full coverage. This bad boy says super coverage. Screams my name. Screams my name. So I got the shade Maple. And it's a warm, that's what it looks like. It's the shade. Now I'm going to go ahead and try to not use as much as I usually do. Because it says super coverage. It blends out beautifully. I will say that it blends out beautifully. It looks really pretty on my skin. Still trying to determine if that's super coverage. I don't think it is. I have a little cavern there. I'm going to add a little more to it. I'm going to go ahead and just do it how I do. Blending out beautifully. And this shade I picked is a really nice brightness for me, no matter how many times I overdo it. Alright. Beautifully. I like it. That crust off my nose ring. It's embarrassing. Alright. Alright, so that is a pretty decent natural looking brightness. I don't mind this at all. I don't really know the definition of super coverage. This is giving me pretty good coverage. I'd say full. So, I mean, not mad at it at all. I'm going to set my under eye with my MAC Studio Fix powder in C8, because this is a perfect tone to match that concealer. And yeah, go ahead and put that on there. And just set the under eye area with it. I am really washed out, I know. So if I turn my ring light off, let's see if we really can see Candace's face. Huh. Alright, I'm going to set the rest of my face with my ColourPop No Filter setting powder. And this is in the shade Medium Deep. I picked up, and I'm going to use a large fluffy brush to just set everything nicely. This powder I enjoy because it is very light, but it gives just enough tone to adjust, let's say, a bright like this perfect area of highlight. If I do something a little bit brighter than this, a little bit more dramatic in terms of highlighting and different things, this powder is not enough to like correct it and make it look natural. I have to use my Black Radiance or my Laura Mercier for that. But for a highlight situation that is only a couple shades lighter than my skin and still giving me that natural situation, this powder is doing all right. Very lightweight, very nice. See how everything has come together now? I like that. Let's continue. Let's continue, everyone. We're going to contour, and I'm going to contour with my Nicka K Contour Duo. Really been loving this one. This is, I don't think it has a name. But it is their Contour Duo. Nicka K is a beauty store brand, like a local beauty supply brand. They have blush duos, different products. I just got a bunch of highlighters from them. I just got a bunch of highlighters from them in my beauty supply haul video. So we're going to add that sculpt there, as well as around the hairline. Really contour that, baby. And then for my blush, I'm going to go with a nice matte blush. I'm actually going to mix two blushes. These are the Coastal Scents pressed powder blushes. I have Valentine here, and I'm going to mix that with a little bit of Bronze Protege. So I'm just going to take my blush brush. This is an e.l.f. Don't know what kind of brush does it's not labeled. I'm going to dip into both, just kind of back and forth, and dust off a lot of it. And really get that on the cheek. Just like that. There we go. And for highlighter, I am going to go with, because this is a matte eye, and I want to focus, I don't know, just want to focus on like matte, not too much, you know, subtle glow from within. I'm going into my Cover Effects, let me get the name right, the Perfect Light highlighting powder, and it's in the shade Candlelight. Yeah, so I always get that wrong, okay? And this is like the best natural highlighter ever. Like, oh. So we're going to go ahead and highlight the face with it. So for lips, I'm going to use a blue, a matte blue, because I'm going to bring out that blue on the under eye area. Might not be the best choice, but we're going with it because I like this color. This is Kat Von D's Echo. So and we are going to spray the face with some Fix Plus. Not using the Fix Plus matte. You'll find out why in another video. And if I was going out of the house, I would spray some finishing spray, but I'm not. So I won't. So, there we go, you guys. I hope you like it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about any of the products mentioned in this video, feel free to leave it down below. I love you all, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.